Have you ever woken up on a Monday morning, opened your banking app, and stared at the screen thinking, where did my money go? That moment when your salary lands on Friday and by Monday it's already whispering goodbye. Rent, food, Netflix, that random takeaway from Saturday night, and boom, it's gone. We've all been there. Whether you're in London paying €6 for a coffee, or in Milan wondering how parking costs more than dinner, the struggle feels the same. But here's the truth nobody really tells you. You don't need to be rich to start building wealth. You just need to start. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make money online, truly passive income, starting with just €100. Not get rich quick. Not click this and earn. I mean real systems that let your money, time, and creativity work together quietly while you live your life. So grab a cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and let's dive into 5 powerful passive income ideas you can start with less than €100 right from your laptop, cafe table, or even your bed. 1. The Lazy Investor's Starter Pack, High-Interest Savings and Diversified Funds. Let's start with the most underrated way to grow money, letting it earn for you. I know, it doesn't sound exciting. But hear me out. Imagine you have €100 sitting in your account right now. If you leave it in a regular checking account, it's basically a potato sitting there, doing nothing. But move that same €100 into a high-yield savings account or a money market fund, and suddenly it starts working. In Europe, banks like N26, Revolut, or Wise offer interest rates from 3 to 5% annually. That's not life-changing money yet, but it's a start. And more importantly, it builds a habit. The next level is index funds or ETFs. These are baskets of stocks, the lazy investor's dream. You don't have to pick companies. You just invest in an index like the S&P 500 or the Euro Stoxx 50. Think of it like owning tiny pieces of hundreds of successful companies all at once. You can start with platforms like Trade Republic, DeGiro, or eToro. Many let you invest with as little as €10. Set up an auto-invest plan, forget about it, and let compound interest do the heavy lifting. Because here's the secret, wealth doesn't come from big leaps. It comes from small, consistent moves that never stop. 2. Print on demand, turning creativity into currency. Now let's talk about something fun. You know those t-shirts with clever quotes like running on espresso and ambition, or tote bags that say Ciao Bella in pink cursive? Someone designed those. And many of them are making hundreds or even thousands every month thanks to print on demand. Here's how it works. You upload your designs, or even just phrases, onto products like t-shirts, mugs, or phone cases. When someone buys, the company prints and ships it for you. You don't handle stock, packaging, or delivery. Your only job is to be creative and market smart. Platforms like Gelato, Printful, and Redbubble make it easy to get started, and you can begin free or with less than €50. You can even use AI tools to help you design if you're not artistic. Just describe your idea and your design is ready. Think of Luca from Milan, who started uploading funny espresso quotes on mugs. In 2 months, he made enough to pay for his morning cappuccinos for a year. That's caffeine-funded freedom. And once your shop is live, it keeps earning while you're asleep, while you're watching Netflix. That's passive income done right. 3. Real estate without the real problems, rights. You might think real estate is only for the wealthy, people who can drop €100,000 on an apartment in Lisbon or a villa in Nice. But here's a little secret. You don't need to buy property to own real estate. Welcome to REITs, Real Estate Investment Trusts. A REIT lets you invest in real estate projects like offices, hotels, or apartments without actually buying a single brick. It's like owning a slice of an empire without ever fixing a leaking pipe. And the best part? You can start with as little as €10 on platforms like Stake, DeGiro, or Trading 212. Imagine investing in a shopping center in Paris, or a luxury building in Berlin, from your phone, while sitting in a cafe in Madrid. Most REITs pay dividends every few months. That means, every quarter, you get a piece of the rental income automatically. It's not glamorous, but it's real. And unlike crypto or hype coins, you're investing in something that exists: real walls, real tenants, real cash flow. Even if you start with €100, Think of it as planting a seed in the European skyline. 4. Affiliate marketing, the online recommendation engine. This one's a favorite for beginners because it's simple, smart, and scalable. Affiliate marketing is basically earning money for recommending something you already use or believe in. Let's say Sophie from Berlin loves a budgeting app that helped her save €200 a month. She writes a small blog post or makes a short video explaining how it works. At the end, she adds her affiliate link. When someone clicks and signs up, she earns a commission. That's it. No product, no customer service, no shipping headaches. Just helping others discover what already helps you. You can promote software, courses, travel websites, or even Amazon products. Platforms like Awin, ShareASale, and Impact Radius have thousands of brands looking for affiliates. And once your links are out there in blogs, social media, or YouTube, they keep generating income long after you've stopped posting. It's like having digital real estate. Every post, every video, every recommendation is a little rental property that earns you income online. The secret is honesty. People can feel when you're genuinely recommending something versus when you're just chasing clicks. 5. Digital products, create once, sell forever. This is where creativity meets automation, the holy grail of passive income. You've probably heard people say turn your knowledge into income. Well, digital products make that possible even if you're not a tech genius. You could create a mini ebook like 10 ways to save money in Paris without skipping coffee. Or a Notion template for students or freelancers. Or a short online course on a skill you already know, maybe how to start a freelance business in Europe or photography basics for beginners. Here's the magic. You create it once, and sell it forever. Websites like Gumroad, Etsy, or Teachable make it simple. You upload your product, set the price, and share the link. And when someone buys, even at 3 in the morning, you get paid automatically. Let me give you a story. Alex from London was a graphic designer tired of chasing clients. He turned his favorite design templates into a €20 bundle on Etsy. Within 3 months, he'd sold over 600 copies without creating anything new. That's €12,000 from something he already had on his laptop. That's what happens when you start building systems instead of schedules. So how do you actually begin? You might be thinking, okay, these ideas sound great, but where do I start? I only have €100. Here's the good news, you don't need all 5. Just pick one and go deep. Start by dividing your €100 smartly. Maybe 20 for your first ETF, 30 to test your print-on-demand shop, and 50 to create your first digital product or website. You don't have to go all in. You just have to go in. Because passive income isn't about luck. It's about leverage, leveraging your time, your money, and your creativity. Remember this. You don't need to work harder, you just need to build smarter systems. Let's be honest, there's no such thing as completely passive income. Even the most hands-off investments need setup, learning, and consistency. But once your system runs, it starts generating income quietly, like background music you forget is even playing. You might not notice it day to day, but after a year, you'll look back and realize you've built something powerful, a financial safety net that grows while you sleep. And that's the difference between surviving and truly living. Money should be your employee, not your boss. Every euro you earn passively is one more step toward freedom, freedom to travel, freedom to spend time with family, freedom to live on your own terms. Whether it's Sophie in Berlin sipping coffee while her affiliate income rolls in, Luca in Milan designing mugs that fund his lifestyle, or Alex in London watching his digital sales grow while he's on holiday in Lisbon, these aren't fairy tales. They're people who simply started. You have that same opportunity. Right here. Right now. With just €100 and a decision. So today, after you finish watching this, do one small thing. Set up your first savings plan. Open that print-on-demand account. Write the first page of your ebook. Record the first 30 seconds of your idea. Because someday soon, you'll thank yourself for starting even small. And if this inspired you even a little, hit that like button and subscribe to Finance with Sonia. Not because I said so, but because your future self will want more of this energy, more of these ideas, and more ways to grow your wealth one smart move at a time. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and keep building your financial freedom €1 at a time.
This journey is built on strategy, consistency, and value. If my content helps you grow financially, there's a PayPal link in the description. It's not about the amount, it's the support that counts. Every bit fuels more value. Let's build wealth together.